Rosh Hashanah Daf Yud Zayin, how's everybody doing? The Gemara tells us that when it comes to Judgment Day, Hakadosh Baruch Hu places people in 6 different categories. The first category is people that have roiv mitzvahs. Most of what they do in this world are mitzvahs. These people go straight to Gan Eden. There are people that are 50-50. They also go straight to Gan Eden. Why is it and how does it work? Machlokes, according to Reb Eliezer, Hakadosh Baruch Hu has a scale, and the mitzvahs and averos are equal, 50-50. Hakadosh Baruch Hu pushes down the mitzvahs. But according to Rabbi Yossi Bar Chanina, he lifts up the averos. According to Tanit Rabbi Shmuel, it's neither. Rather, as the averos go on, Hakadosh Baruch Hu takes them off one by one. Says Rava, that's great if it's 50-50. But if it's more than 50-50, person does roiv averos, then those that Hakadosh Baruch Hu takes off don't come off completely. He puts them back on the scale and it'll come out that person did roiv averos. The third category is 50-50, but on the averos side, there's an avera called Poishe Yisrael Begufan. What does that mean? Somebody, for instance, who doesn't put on tefillin or another mitzvah, and Taisus explains he's mevazed. The reason why he doesn't, not because he forgot, but because he doesn't like it. He despises it. So even according to Beis Hillel, this category of people, they go into Gehenna for a moment, because Baruch Hu pulls them out, and their face forever looks like the bottom of a pot. People recognize that they were in Gehenna, and they call him, Ben Gehenna, even though he's Gan Eden, he's a Ben Gehenna. Rava says, these are from the better people of Mechayza, you know those fancy people? They're Bnei Gehenna. The fourth category is a person who has Roiv Avodas, 51% Averis, or people from Umas Ha'olam, non-Jews, that were Oiver Begufan, they were Oiver Narais. Their punishment is 12 months in Gehenna. But however, if they have a Roiv Averis, and they have the Aver of Poshei Yisrael, then Hashem burns their neshama and puts the ashes under the feet of tzaddikim. And finally, the final category number 6, are people that go into Gehenna forever. And that includes meaning people that change the Torah around, like the tzdukim, the baisusim, messiahs, people that snitch on other Jews and take away their money given to the non-Jews. Apikarsim, people that are mavayish, tamid chacham, don't believe in Torah Shabbal Peh. And those who are kofer in the Torah, even one pasuk, Chaytu Machti, like Yoram ben Avad, who didn't allow Klal Yisrael to go to Beis Hamikdash and put up Avodah Zarah, and he caused Klal Yisrael to be over Avodah Zarah. And somebody that's in charge of the community, and he puts extra fear in them, Shaloi l'shem shamayim, he's in this category, and he'll never see a son who's a Talmid Chacham. And the reason is because all these people in the category, they caused the Churban Beis Hamikdash. Hakadosh Baruch Hu will forgive those who forgive others. In other words, Mavral Midos, if somebody embarrasses him, he doesn't say anything back, Hakadosh Baruch Hu Midah Keneged Midah will act the same way. The Gemara says, Rav Papa thought Rav Huna died, was about to die, but at the end he came and he made a full recovery and he's very embarrassed. And they asked Rav Huna, what did you see? And they said, Rav Huna doesn't deserve to die right now because he gives in to others. The Gemara says this is like a fatty tail with a thorn in it. In other words, not everybody's zchus to this. You have to give in, not out of gaiva, but rather out of anava. In the beginning, Hashem judges people like a tzaddik, like the book, whatever's in the book, straight. But he sees that nobody's going to get by. So he acts like a chassid, so to speak, and l'fnei mishur sadin, he's mevader. Because Baruch Hu kaviyachol dressed up like a chazan, and he showed Moshe Rabbeinu, if Klal Yisrael would say the Yud Gimel Midas, that Hashem won't be able to turn away from, and it'll change the din. It can overcome Exar din, because it says by the Yud Gimel Midas, bris krusa. We say in the Yud Gimel Midas, Hashem, Hashem. What's the double lashon? Hashem, I'm Hashem before you chayta, and I'm Hashem after you do tshuva. Tshuva, says the Gemara, Rabbi Yochanan, could rip up Exar din if it's the communities together. B'shavarafa, there will be a complete healing if you do tshuva. But Hashem doesn't rip up Exar din if he could change it to the good. In other words, let's say there's Exar din, there shouldn't be a lot of rain. So rather than changing it to a lot of rain, he takes the small amount of rain and focuses it where it's necessary on people's fields and not in outside where an open plain where it's not necessary to have rain. An individual, Hakadosh Baruch Hu could in one teretz of the Gemara be mevater if it's ben adam lamakim, but not if it's ben adam chavei, right? Or we could say that there's a difference between before Gzar Din, between Rosh Hashanah and Kippur, then there could be a Kriyas Gzar, Hashem could rip it up. Have a wonderful day.